Hey, amazing, beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel, my little cozy corner of internet where we give good vibes, good story, and good real life thoughts. So, guys, my good name is Miel. Grab a cup of coffee, grab your snack, grab your tea, and let's start our story. So, guys, today we'll be talking about a girl named Miel. The girl who collected warmth. There once was a girl named Miel, though most of the people who knew her said her name suited her far too well, because everything about her carried the softness of honey. From the outside, she looked like any other woman living an ordinary life. But to those truly paid attention, Miel carried a glow. Not the loud, fireworks kind of glow, but the kind that feels like sunlight slipping through a small kitchen window, quiet and warm and steady. Miel grew up believing in the kitchen was more than a room. It was a world of its own, where scents rose like memories, where flavors turned into feelings, and where silence tasted like peace. While others ran into their bedroom to escape the noise of the world, Miel walked barefooted across cool tiles and found refuge beside her oven, her coffee pot, her jar of seeds and spices. She didn't cook just to eat. She cooked because it made life make sense. Oats reminded her of morning full of hopes. Seed were tiny dots of wisdom from all women who came around before her. Nuts felt like strength, something she carried quietly. Pumpkin seed, sunflower seed, flax seed, each one a promise that even the smallest thing can be powerful. And honey, honey was her signature. The sweetness she added to life without even realizing it. People always said Miel cooks like her art, but the truth was simpler that's just how she lived. For years, Miel's life unfolded like pages in a book she never planned to write. She experienced heartbreak she didn't advertise, victories she never bragged about, quiet moments of courage no one noticed. But she carried story, too many, too deep, too beautiful to stay locked away. So one day, almost without thinking, she opened her camera, took a breath, and spoke. Her voice didn't rise or shake dramatically. It flowed, gentle, warm, soft, like a lullaby for tired souls. She shared small stories, a funny memory here, a lesson learned there, a comforting thought for someone who needed it. And people listened, not because she was loud, but because she was real. Her story felt like wrapping yourself in a blanket after a long day. They felt like breathing out after holding your breath for too long. Miel wasn't a storyteller on purpose. She was one by nature. Life had taught Miel many things, but one thing she carried like a quiet truth was this: people remember how you make them feel. Miel made people feel seen, heard, understood, comforted, even from across a scene. Her friend came to her with heavy hearts, broken plans, dreams that felt too big to hold alone, and Miel listened, always patiently, tenderly, wholeheartedly. She wasn't the type to offer perfect solution. Instead, she offered comfort, the kind that feels like someone placing a warm hand over your cold one. She brewed coffee the way she comforted people, slowly, thoughtfully, the, with the belief that even simpler things can save a day. Though she was gentle, she was not weak, Miel had fought silent battles against doubt, against fatigue, against disappointment, against the pressure to always be okay, but she kept choosing hope. She kept choosing softness in a world that often rewarded hardness, and that softness became her power. The more she embraced who she was, the girl who loved kitchen, the girl who loved comfort, the girl who loved inspiring others, the more her world opened. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. She was simply trying to be herself, and somehow that was enough to touch hearts. So one night, while editing a video, Miel paused and watched herself speaking on the screen. For the first time, she saw what others saw: a woman with a warm heart, a storyteller with gentle wisdom, a creator who found beauty in the ordinary. She realized that everything she had gone through, every hurt, every healing, every seed she mixed, every story she told, had sharpened her into someone rare, someone comforting, someone inspiring, someone who made life feel softer for others. And that was her purpose: not to be perfect, not to be impressive, but to be authentically, beautifully Miel. Her story didn't end in a dramatic moment. It didn't need to. Miel's story continued in every oh my god. Miel's story continued in every kitchen light she switched on, every cup of coffee she brewed, every video she posted, every heart she touched. Because she wasn't just creating content, she was creating a feeling of hope, a feeling of warmth, a feeling that everything will be okay eventually. In a world that rushes, Miel reminded a reminder to slow down, to breathe, to savor, to feel, to live gently. And that was more powerful than she ever realized. So guys, that's a little story about Miel. So before we continue with episode 2, you let me know on the comment section what do you think about Miel. Okay, so don't forget to hit that subscription button, like, comment and share. Stay tuned for episode 2. Bye.